Hey guys, today I'm out prepping the garden beds. As you can see, the chickens are helping me out. It's winter, so you might be wondering, now I know what you're thinking, what are you doing in the garden in the winter? Why am I prepping garden beds in the winter? But here's the idea. If you prep your beds in the winter, the idea behind this is that you want to prep your garden beds before your ground freezes, but you want to do it in the winter time. You don't need to do it in the spring. Well, springtime is a busy time. Why add one more thing to it? You have a lot to do and a lot to get started if you're going to have a garden to feed your family. You want one less thing that you need to do, and that's prepping your garden bed. That's a big job. It's the most important job. It's much easier to prep your gardens in the winter when everything has died off and there's no weeds. So in the springtime, I don't have to. George agrees. Thanks, George. So let's go ahead and get our bed ready. I'll show you how. Can you see these chickens? Crazy chickens. The chickens are ready. Let's get started. It's easy to prep a garden bed. All you need is a little manure and some mulch. So we're going to apply a simple layer of manure, chicken manure. I have lots. You can use any manure you want. It doesn't have to be composted. It doesn't have to be aged. We're going to put it directly on this bed. Then we're going to put a little bit of straw from their bedding. And I'm going to top it off with a layer of mulch. As you can see, my garden bed is overrun with grass. I kind of let it go. Normally doesn't have this much grass, but that's not a problem. We're going to kill it right now. So if you're just starting out with a new bed, you can use this method. If you have a raised bed that has grass in it, you use this method. Or if you're just prepping a regular bed for the winter, you use this method. So here's my chicken poop. I didn't do anything with it special. I just collected it and put it in the bucket. I'm gonna put this directly on my garden bed. It's gonna kill that grass. We're just going to spread this out a little bit. You want to be really careful with manure, but especially chicken poop. Dry chicken poop harbors a bacteria that can infect our lungs. So if you're working with chicken poop, you need to make sure that you either don't breathe it or you wear a mask. So be careful. Try not to breathe in any of the chicken poop. Alright, so I know it looks like I don't have enough chicken poop, but I have chicken poop bedding, and that has chicken manure in it and straw, and that will compost and break down and be good things for our soil. Get it as evenly spread as possible. So, I got the chicken poop in. The straw is their bedding for the winter. This is not composted. This is straight manure. It's going to kill off the grass, which is what I want, and build my soil at the same time. I have one last step to do, and that's cover this with mulch. A lot of people have different opinions about mulching their beds with wood chips. I'm a true believer. I want my garden to be able to be self-sufficient. No watering, no weeding, just planting and picking. I'm gonna go get some mulch. We're gonna put it on the bed and then we'll be done. Here is my garden bed with the manure and the chicken bedding. Now it's ready for mulch. So this was my mulch pile. As you can see, the chickens have completely scattered it, as Penny's doing right now. Now the problem with wood chips is you don't want to use them when they're fresh, but if we use them in the fall and they sit for months and months and months, by the time we're ready to plant, they'll be perfectly usable. If you want some tips to get some free mulch, I suggest you check out your local lumber yards. your local power line companies. And if you can't find free mulch that way, chip drop is a great solution. It's in most states. Just go to their website. I got a free pile this year. It's great. Chickens have a death wish, you know that? So here is my bed mulched, ready to be planted in the springtime. So my garden bed is prepped for the winter. I have down my raw manure. That's going to break down over the winter time and provide me with all the nutrients I'm going to need in the summer. And I don't have to buy any amendments. Chickens are going to work their magic on this bed, doing their thing. They're scratching. They're going to spread out that mulch for me. They're going to get out all the protein and the bugs so I get free food. They're going to even this out. So I don't have to buy any amendments. It's all free. I got the wood chips for free. If you need tips on how to get those, check out your local government, check out your local utilities, check out Chip Drop. We're done. That's all there is to it. When the weather warms up, I'll be ready to plant. Thanks for sticking with the Dirt Cheap Homesteader. Hope you learned something. Have a wonderful day. Check out that chicken. Chickens.